everybody again. So today we're going to be learning about parallel and perpendicular lines. You have already seen that parallel lines have the same gradient, and that lines with the same gradient are parallel. Perpendicular lines meet at right angles. The product of the gradients is -1. So the gradient of line 1 times the gradient of line 2 equals -1, where m is the gradient of each line. The sketch shows two perpendicular graphs. Y equals -1/3 x plus 2 has a gradient of -1/3. Y equals 3x minus 4 has a gradient of 3. The product of the gradients is -1/3 times 3, which is -1. Work example 7. Given that y equals 2/3 x plus 2, determine the equation of the straight line that is perpendicular to this line and which passes through the origin, and perpendicular to this line and which passes through the point -3, 1. So the gradient is the negative reciprocal of 2/3. And the equation of the line equals y equals -3/2x. Because it passes through the origin. So using m equals -3/2 from part A above, substitute the values for x and y, and for the given point to solve for c. Y equals -3/2 x plus c. X equals -3 and y equals 1. 1 equals -3/2 times -3 plus c. 1 equals 9/2 plus c. C equals -3.5. Y equals -3/2 x minus 3.5. Exercise 10.5. Question 1. A line perpendicular to y equals x/5 plus 3 passes through 1, 3. What is the equation of the line? So the equation of the line equals y equals -5x plus 8. And you just do the same thing which you do for B in the worked example. Question 2. Show that the line through the points 60 and 012 is perpendicular to the line through 810 and 48. So the gradient of line AB is -2, and the gradient of PQ is 1/2. -2 times 1/2 equals -1, so AB is perpendicular to PQ. And show that the line for the points 60 and 012 is perpendicular to the line through -4, -8, and -1, -13.5. So after a while, you can see that these lines are parallel. And if these lines are parallel, then if this line is perpendicular to this line, then this line is also perpendicular to this line because they have the same gradient. Given A is 0, 0 and B is 1, 3, find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB with a y-intercept of 5. So the equation of that line is y equals -1/3x plus 5. Question 4. Find the equation of the following lines. So the line that is perpendicular to 2x minus y minus 1 equals 0 and passing through the points 2 and -1/2. So the equation that's perpendicular to this line is y equals -1/2 x plus 1/2, or x equals 2y minus 1 equals 0. So So the equation of the line that's perpendicular to x plus 2y equals 5, and passing through the points 1 and negative 2, or x plus y plus 1 equals 0. Question 5. Line A joins the point 6, 0 and 0, 12, and line B joins the point 8, 10 and 4, 8. Determine the gradient of each line and state whether A is perpendicular to B. So the gradient of each line is negative 2 and a half. So a half times negative 2 is negative 1. So A is perpendicular to B. Question 6. Line MN joins points 7, 4 and 2, 5. Find the equation of AB, the perpendicular bisector of MN. So it is y equals 5x minus 18. So, here are points negative 3, 6, negative 12, 4, and 8, negative 5 could not be the vertices of a rectangle ABCD. So, the gradient of the line AB is 10 ninths, and the gradient of the line AC equals negative 1. So, AB is not perpendicular to AC, and the figure cannot be a rectangle. So, that's the end of this lesson. Thank you and goodbye.